Okay, so no one knows I'm doing this. Hell, I didn't think I was going to do this right now, but here we are. So welcome to my first official video, I guess kind of back. I've posted on YouTube before, but most of my videos either got deleted or privated because they're super cringy, super embarrassing, and no one needs to see that. So anyways, hi guys, I'm Ray and this is Ray's Corner. For today's video, I was just, I was feeling a sit-down video. I was like, why not talk to a camera? About something I think a lot of people can relate to, and it's crushes. And you know what? I miss the era of, I was about to say TikTok. I miss the YouTube era when people would be like, oh, telling their crush I like them, or telling my crush I like them, and then, things like that, because it was so relatable. And yeah, it was cringy and kind of stupid on some people's parts, but for the most part, it was funny, it was relatable, and it was just something that I feel like so many people need now. Am I gonna go call my crush right now? No, because I'm using my phone to film. But you know, I go back sometimes and I'll watch videos of people, having the guts to like tell their crush that they like them, and I'm sitting over here and I'm just like, how do y'all do that? Like, I'm 20 years old, and even thinking about going up to my crush and being like, I like you, or I have a crush on you. Like, to me, I just want to cringe, because that's the part that literally no one talks about, is that the whole idea of walking up to an individual, looking them dead in their eyes, and being like, I like you, or I have a crush on you. It's just cringy. Like, I cringe even thinking about that. So the fact that there's people who actually do it, props to you, because I can't help but laugh at myself for the most part. That, and I'm not bold at all. So when I like someone, it's obvious to me that I like them. It's obvious to the people who know me that I like them. But then to the person that I like, if they know me well enough, it might be kind of obvious for them. But for the most part, guys who I've liked in the past never know that I like them. What usually ends up happening in my case is that basically I'll obviously get a crush on someone, and it can be months, it can be hell a year, it can be more, who knows. I've wasted a lot of time crushing on guys. That sounds so bad. Anyway, moving on. But what ends up happening is, after I get this crush or whatever, I keep it to myself. It's one-sided. I will go through different phases of like jealousy, acceptance, denial, because a big thing about me is that I will deny the fact that I like someone for months. Like, for actual months, I would deny the fact that I like them. And then when I finally accept it, everyone around you is like, duh, we know, like, I told you so type of, you know the vibe. And from there, it's all downhill. I will get jealous of everyone they talk to. I will get jealous of their friends. I'll get jealous of their family. I will get jealous when they talk to other people. And it's so stupid and annoying, because literally, I know what you're thinking, right? Why don't you just go up to him and tell him that you like him? Why not just clear up the situation? Why waste your time? Because I am anxious. I have social anxiety. I feel super awkward even thinking about, I gotta fix this. This is bothering me. Okay, there we go. I feel so crazy and so anxious about going up to someone and being like, oh yeah, by the way, I like you. Like, to me, that is just, no, absolutely not. But basically, after I get over these feelings of jealousy, and then I get to like the kind of acceptance stage where I accept the fact that, like, okay, they're probably either never gonna like me back or it's never gonna happen, then I just get over the crush. Like, it may take a couple of months, but I get over it. And then what ends up happening is, like, down the line, I'll end up telling them that I had a crush on them, and 95% of the time they're like, really? They don't say, oh, I liked you too, or like something like that. No, it's more like, just, really? Okay, this was a dumb idea. I'm taking this off. If you guys can't see my shoulders or whatever, that's fine. Like, y'all don't need to see my shoulders. I'm gonna be like, this is how schools probably wish we looked. Just like blend in, can't see shoulders. Heaven forbid you see an arm or two. Just hands. Be like VeggieTales. But even in VeggieTales, they don't have hands. I don't know where I was going with that, or this video for that matter. But anyway, so, oh, no, I remember where I was going with this video. So crushes are just super weird. Even being an adult, I am so weird with guys that I like. And for a second, I thought I wasn't recording. Anyway, I am so weird. It's so cringy to me, because, like the thought of actually having to go up to someone and be like, oh my gosh, I like you, or oh my gosh, you know, I think we should go out, or oh, I think we should, it's just so weird. It's so uncomfortable, and no one ever talks about this, minus like the 2016 era of YouTube, because that entire era of YouTube, let's be honest, was probably the top tier. It was top tier YouTube, at least for its time. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to contribute to the new top tier. I mean, I probably won't, because no one's even going to see this video. But, who knows? Maybe my future videos will, like, blow up one day. Maybe I'll be, like, some crazy YouTuber that my friends will, like, walk up to me and be like, hey, you can pay for dinner. You're rich now. Like, that's definitely not going to happen. It's nice to dream, though. It's nice to dream. But who knows? I don't know the plans for my life. Only the Lord does. So, anyway, this whole crush thing is so cringy. You know what I wish could happen? I wish a guy who, him and I have known each other for a little bit of time, I wish a guy would come up to me, be like, hey, you know what? I find you attractive. I think we should date. Or like, hey, let me take you on a date. And the reason why I would rather it be someone that I know is because with the whole, like, getting to know strangers things, I'm definitely the kind of person that even in order for me to have a crush on a person, and no one talks about this, like, I don't think I've ever heard someone mention this, or maybe they have and I just wasn't paying attention, which if that's the case, that's on me, but no one ever talks, like, or really, like, discusses the people who, in order to have a crush, they have to feel, like, emotionally connected to that person. I can't just, like, I can see a person and think they're attractive, but for me to say that I like a person, or for me to say that I have a crush on someone, I need to have some sort of emotional connection to them, whether it's through conversations we've had, whether it's through, no, that's really it. It's like, I want to have that connection with the person before I admit that I like them. Like the guy that I like now, who he has no idea. Actually, I think he might know, but am I going to ask him to confirm? No. I am a very slow burn type. Wow. I'm a very slow burn type of person, so I'm in it for the long game, as Maya Hart once said in Girl Meets World. I'm in it for the long game. So most of the time, like, the best example I can think of is like with my ex-boyfriend. Him and I were friends off and on for like 4 or 5 years before we even started dating. And then our whole story is very weird. We didn't even really date, so I don't even know if I should really consider him an ex or an ex-boyfriend. Anyway, if you're in my life, you know the situation, you know, super complicated. But him and I were really good friends before we even started, like, looking at each other in that kind of way. And now with the guy that I'm currently, I hate saying crushing, it's just, it's cringy to me. But anyways, the guy that I currently have a thing for, him and I have known each other now for about a year. I just got his number a month ago, and we've been texting off and on for the past probably like a month and a half now. But, you know, that's the thing though. Like, I've known this guy. I've had conversations with this guy. Like, him and I have had really chill, like, really good conversation. Like, the conversations with him aren't boring. He can hold a conversation. You guys. So people who know me will tell. I can literally probably bring in my little brother, who's out there probably wondering what the frick I'm doing. But I have literally never had a really long phone call. Like, for me, a long phone call is 5 hours. Like, I can, the longest phone call I think I've ever done with one of my friends was 3 hours. The first phone call I had with the guy that I like, 8 hours. 8 hours. That was our first phone call. It was from 10:30 at night until almost 7. Sorry, I had a burp. Until 7 a.m. the following morning. And if you guys want a video on how, like, I met the guy that I'm currently the guy that I currently like, I can do that in the next video, because honestly, how we met and how we've become, like, how we've gotten to the point where we're at now, it's very much a slow burn type of trope of book, but in a good way. Like, I have friends who are so invested in both him and I that it's so funny, because they'll ask for weekly updates. They'll ask, you know, for just any update. It could be the smallest thing, and my friends are fully invested. They're just like, tell me everything. So that's what I mean, though. So, like, crushes to me, and like dating and all of this stuff, it's weird. It is foreign to me. I am 20 years old. I really only have one, two people kind of that because like I don't count junior high. And even in junior high, I didn't really date anyone, I would say. So yeah, y'all, it's weird. It's so weird to me. The guy that I like now, I honestly feel bad for him because I will probably never tell him that I like him. And could I be missing an opportunity? Perhaps. But I mean, he hasn't said anything either. But then every time I tell people that I was on a phone call with him for 8 hours, this dude never talks. Like, he talks to some people, but not really. And when I first met him, because I probably should have prefaced with this, him and I work together, and I know what a lot of people are going to say if anyone gets to this point in the video, they're probably going to be like, girl, you worked it. I know, okay? I know. But it is like I said, very slow burn. Him and I have known each other for over a year, and right now, we're just friends. Him and I have both said that we're friends. We haven't even hung out outside of work yet, and getting to that though, I think it's gonna happen sometime soon though. But it's this whole concept though, like having crushes, dating, it's very weird to me. It's very foreign. What would be so funny to me is if like 6 months from now I'm watching this video back and I'm like, it's not so foreign anymore. Who knows though? That whole era though, 2016 YouTube, from like the makeup videos, because everyone knows 2016 makeup, the Anastasia brow dip. All I gotta say. The block brows. Everyone knows that whole era was something else with like music, makeup, movies, like 2016 and even 2009 too. Less so with makeup, but 2009. But music though, like music, movies, everything. 2009 and 2016, years that will not. Those years are gonna go down. They're gonna go down the books. I don't know what book. It's gonna be a book though, and obviously 2020 because we all know pandemic. Like no one was expecting that one. Nobody. And here we are 3 years later. We're going to have a flu season and a COVID season. Yay! I would just like to apologize in advance for how really random this video is. I don't know why I thought this was going to be a good idea. But am I going to post it? Probably. Because I'm tired of overthinking, what I should do. I have an intro video, not an intro video. Oh, no, it is an intro video. I have like the intro that you guys saw. A friend of mine from high school made that. Her name is Melissa. She's fantastic. I haven't talked to her in a really long time. That's why I said she was a friend that I had in high school. We haven't really talked since graduation. But like, it's really, like those friends that you have them while you're there, but then the second you guys leave, because you don't really hang out, you don't really talk outside of that situation or that scenario, you kind of fall off. That's me and this girl. Like, honestly though, like, no ill will against her. She's great. Love her energy. I literally could never say anything bad about this woman. She's fantastic. But she created that intro for me, and I'm super thankful for it. I don't know if I'll change it. I'll probably end up creating my own intro. But until I can, either figure out the skills on how to make an intro, or until I get a following large enough where someone can just send me an intro, which would be so useful. So, someone said, putting that in the universe now. Jesus, all the things. Please let someone send me a intro. Once I hit 10K? 10K subscribers? Honestly, my goal for next year would be 10K. If I could get more than 10K, that'd be great. That would be insane. Because if you think it, people don't really think about that. If you picture 10,000 people anywhere, that's a lot of people. That's a seventh of a Taylor Swift concert. Like, we all know a few of her concerts were 70,000 people. So that's a tenth of a Taylor Swift concert. That's mind-boggling. Anyway, thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you guys, stuck around for the random rambling and constant switching of topics and conversations, even though I'm literally only talking to myself. That's how a lot of my channel is probably going to be. It's probably how a lot of my videos are going to be. Sitting on my floor, sitting on a bed, being in my bedroom. You are going to hear random noises in the background because I have a little brother, I have dogs, I still live at home. So be prepared for craziness, be prepared for rambling, be prepared for pretty much anything, because anything goes at this point. So anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next video. I don't know when the next video is going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if there's even going to be a next video. I'm kidding. There's definitely going to be a next video. But you guys get the point. Thank you for tuning in, and I will maybe or maybe not see you guys. Okay, thank you. Oh, wait, that sucked. I don't know why I said thank you. I mean, oh, okay, like, I know why. See, this is what I mean. Rambling, you guys will get used to it. Everyone knows Dory from Finding Dory. Hi, I'm Ray. Oh my gosh, it's like that TikTok that's like, hi, I'm Ray. And my story started when my mom met my dad. And they fell in love. Oh no, it was like, it all started when my mom met my dad. They fell in love and had me. Hi, I'm Ray. And my life is kind of crazy. Oh, if only I could use that for an outro. I don't know. Anyway, bye now.